Hello, welcome back. This is Reamy and Uglyx10 playing Xcom UFO Defense. I need to do this on a more regular basis, but, well, work is work, and I need work because I need money to pay bills and everything like that.
So that you can play more XCOM.
Pretty much. Let's see. What were we doing last?
Well, the nice thing about XCOM is you don't even have to pay attention to what you were just doing, because the moment you boot into the game, you already see everything that's relevant. You don't need any memory, like in your own head. How many soldiers do you have?
I should have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We need 2 more!
I didn't order
actually, go into base information. And say transfers. Okay, there you go. There's your 2. You actually have a couple of guys coming in. You have 5 soldiers coming in.
And 6 stun rats, and 15 engineers. Well, I got more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
That's what I said.
Maybe I will turn down the volume on my headset just a wee bit so I can hear what Ugly is saying. Possibly.
What's great is I'm sitting literally right next to you as I say this. So.
These are fucking awesome headsets.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, it's great. I'll have to thank my sister for them again. Avalanche missiles, stingray missiles.
I think you're pretty much good for right now. Let's
see what we
research.
research.
Heavy plasma. Alright.
Okay. Manufacturing medkits and a laser pistol. Which I think that's what the 15 engineers I got coming in are going to be doing.
Click forward time then. God, it's the number of hours of my life I've lost in this
Destination, jeez. Okay.
Okay, 5 seconds is how you basically pause the game after that.
Okay. Bases.
Okay, till that's done.
Manufacturer. Whooped. Okay.
You have just enough workspace left. You've got like 14 workspace left.
14 more people.
Don't ask. Well, see, here's the thing. Whereas with research, you get 50 workspace per facility, and it's 1 scientist per laboratory space. The manufacturing room doesn't actually break down that cleanly. I've spent way too much time trying to figure it out. Yeah, those are your 3 new guys. Bravery's at 40, that's not too bad. There you go. 20, that is cannon fodder.
There we go.
Last guy? 60! Oh, dude. Okay, this guy's awesome. Kevin Hudson. How did I know? The moment you gasped at Hudson, how did I know that was going to be the soldier's name? Well, throw him on the craft. Come on. Let's get this party started.
Wait, no. Hudson Hawk. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Because he's just that sexy.
Actually, go into Skyranger and see what equipment you can put on board. There you go. You've already got. Oh, you've got a bunch of medkits on, but yeah, the stun rods can go on.
Do I want the grenades?
Well,
I don't want to leave them in my base. I'm not going to use them in my base.
I suppose you can take them. I can't remember the last time I actually used grenades in this game. I use them so sparingly.
Maybe I'll find a use for them. If nothing else, I'll just fling them around and blow shit up.
Well, we all know how well that tends to work out for people.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no armor.
Well, no, you won't this early in the game. You're still in the first month. We didn't even get you to your first terror site, have we?
No! Nothing's been happening,
Alright,
remember?
Geoscape?
Geoscape.
Don't worry. You got 6 days left in the month. You're gonna get a terror site. Ooh, there you go. Go into your bases and assign the remaining work staff to your laser pistols.
Manufacture.
Since you've got all these layabouts now.
Okay.
Alright.
Geoscape.
There you go. Oh, and by the way, you should have laser pistols you can now throw on your ship. You won't have all of them, but you should have a few.
Isn't it, if I get the large, I can get rid of the small, or do I need both?
Well, you won't need both. You can get away with just a large. However, they don't, like, the large doesn't compensate for the small, or, like, render the small, obsolete. They actually stack, interestingly enough. I did not know that for the longest time, but actually putting down multiple radar systems do actually help. I don't know that it's going to help enough to, like, warrant it, because I know you are going to have to pay, like, you know, maintenance costs on it.
Okay.
Bases.
Bases. Soldiers.
You've been planted in the middle of your ranks. Ooh, Boris, he's awesome. Zhdanovich? I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that last name. Don't look at me, this is your game.
Name, person, thing. Last time I was near a big naked dude, things did not go well.
Well, of course, I can only think of the guy who said that, which is Pierce.
Or do I already have a full
It's Oleg, but okay. No, you do not. Although I kind of like the notion of him just being the space. There we go. Okay.
And that works, because he has a very high bravery. Danielle Pechu.
His cannon fodder. Oh my god, she's terrible.
Could always put him on the Sky Ranger and just get him killed.
No, actually you don't want to do that because that looks bad on the report. You do actually get scored throughout every month, and you should have a laser pistol. Yeah, you should have laser pistols you can equip onto your craft by now. There you go, 4. On the upshot, you can take 4 rifles off. Because those laser pistols are way better than the rifles. Such riveting commentary tonight.
What am I going to comment on? Well, There's still a whole lot of nothing. So poor on the heavy plasma.
Yeah. It'll do that for a while.
I think I have managed to pick the most boring spot on the face of the planet.
Go to graphs real quick. I'm curious. You should be getting that.
Perhaps.
Yeah, go ahead and actually click all of the specific regions.
Well, we remember one thing where we can't reach.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll do
Southern
well
Africa,
on the terror site.
you know what?
You'll get some good pay, and then you can set up another base. That's just a listening post in South. I have no idea. Oh no, you know what that is? That's the 1 or 2 missions you have had.
That was in South America. Or Middle America.
You haven't had any local?
Not really local, because remember the one that we did have, get me out of here, was like right there, remember? It was down here.
Yep.
Whatever. I'm about to send my people out to go patrolling. Because, you know what, right now we're starting to look like a waste of money.
Get those suckers on board. I'm just amazed it's gotten all the way to the 31st and you still don't have a terror site. You can take off all of your rifles and rifle clips. Just hold down the button. You don't need any of those now. You can fully equip it with laser pistols. As I say, those things are way better than the rifles. You get better accuracy, you have infinite ammo, and they're lighter weight.
Do I want to keep stuff in the base in case the base gets it?
You've only got, what, 3 excess soldiers, so you only need to keep 3. That's 3 clips each. Wow. Have agreed to increase their funding. Fantastic. Okay, you know what you're doing? You're building a base in Africa.
Okay.
Go to bases. Build new base. Alright, so you got 4 million. That is the exact opposite direction of that.
Africa.
You were scrolling up originally.
I was trying to get it to move at all because it wasn't moving.
Right. Thing is, although a lot of activity has been happening in South Africa, you might want to put it close to the center, just so that you can extend all the way throughout, like, the Middle East.
So right about there? Bigger, because that gets me down this way
just
and
a
up
little bit.
Out there.
No, I mean, westwards.
Westwards?
Yeah, I'd say right, like, in that area.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Base name? Did I spell that right?
Clotted cream?
Clotted cream. You know what? No.
I like
cotton cream.
Hey presto, the name for this video.
For access lift. Okay. That'll be...
If you put it like right there on that row, then you can put hangars on the top.
Up here, and then...
And all the buildings on the bottom.
Yeah, there we go.
And then build facilities.
Build facilities.
I would go ahead and build a hangar. stores. That's all that you'll be able to build for right now. You gotta wait 10 days for that general stores to go, and then I would suggest putting down a large radar and a living quarters. Will be the next two.
Okay.
You can't get this base any stock until it's got those the general stores up and running.
Pardon me. We need to be making something.
You can make lots more laser pistols. Ship them over to Africa when they're up and running. I think you can also sell these, although I don't know what the ratio is, like production value versus the retail. So, actually, yeah, that's it. Cost per unit is 8,000. Go. Click OK. Let them. They won't show up on here. We'll have to wait until we manufacture a few.
You know what we'll do then? To see one.
Just take one off.
Yeah.
Laser pistol is 20,000. Actually, that's not a half bad exchange rate.
Good crap.
That's 12,000 profit. So you've got a low tier means of making money. It's just make laser pistols.
Okay, manufacture. We're going to
You guys aren't doing anything else. Might as well have them making some money.
there we go.
I think the best item for that, though, is going to be the Mind Probe, once you get that researched. The only downside is, I believe it does cost Illyrium to make. So...
Well, lyrium's kind of hard to come by.
At the beginning of the game, yes. Once you've started getting into doing base missions, you'll get lots of Illyrium. As long as you're careful. If you go around just blowing everything up like certain YouTubers that we watch, you probably won't get that much Illyrium, but...
Okay, attack it!
You might want to turn up the time speed.
Get it! Don't let it get away!
Your turn. Just go ahead and turn its base. You've only got the one craft. If that thing pops back up, or another one pops up anywhere else, you're not going to have the fuel to intercept.
See, this is why we do this late. I can sit here and act all goofy and everything like that. And it's also why we don't have a camera. So nobody needs to see me dance.
I don't know, though. I'm pretty sure that would get a couple of hits on YouTube. If the Star Wars kid can get lots of views, I'm sure you dancing. Of course, now it's all in South America. Great.
You know what? We can reach the rest of the world from that other base, so...
Well, we won't be able to see what's going on in Africa and Southern Europe and Asia until we...
Southern America is the best place to... Do you think maybe I should send, like, someone out to patrol there real quick?
You can. The other alternative is to set up a base that all it is like a general stores and living quarters and a radar, just so that you can spot craft.
Well, that'll take a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and just send someone down there to look around.
I'm just surprised that we're into the second month and we haven't had a terror site yet. Did we have one in the last video? I honestly don't
Was that a terror site? I don't think it was a terror site.
If there were ever civilians, did you have any missions that had civilians? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it had civilians.
Oh, then yeah, that's
Had
terror
those
site.
little pygmy-looking guys, remember?
Pygmy-looking guys?
Yeah, they looked like they were shorter than all of your guys, and they were wearing, like, you know, primitive clothing and all this other stuff. Kinda like cavemen.
I think you might be thinking of Terror from the Deep.
No.
There's only one sprite for the civilians in XCOM UFO Defense, and they look like bikers. They've got like the black jackets, the white shirts, and the blue jeans. They've all got brown hair. It's like the whole world's been taken over by Steve McQueen with likes. It wasn't
That would
until,
be terrifying. I'm sorry I'd let the aliens win.
It wasn't until Terror from the Deep they actually had, depending on the biome, as it were, of your terror site, you got different.
See, this is what
spots.
happens when I watch.
You watch too many videos on YouTube and don't remember your own. Yes. Allocate research.
Project.
Let's see. Go ahead and do heavy plasma clip. Get both of them out of the way. That should take less time.
Plasma rifle clip.
But you
No, I have-
also need. You have the heavy plasma already researched.
Yeah. Well,
So
do
go
I
ahead
need
and
the
do
plasma pistol clip?
You won't. The only clip that is of any use to you coming up is the heavy plasma clip. Because that's the only alien weapon you've researched.
Oh, I don't
yet.
have plasma. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure where you were thinking, but yeah. It's plasma rifle clip, plasma pistol clip. You've just finished the heavy plasma.
What I was thinking of. Oh,
You should have a couple that you can... Yeah, units produced, 14. You can... okay. You have units you can sell. So, there you go, instant profit. That's not too bad. For 14 pistols, you get $250,000.
Well, the next 14. Hopefully my other base will
This
have
one
its
takes 2
general
days.
stores open by the time. That way I can ship them over there. So,
You could always also send your jobbers over there.
my jobbers.
Yeah, you know, your rubbish soldiers. They are the death squad.
What? Why did you send this guy here? What exactly did he, like, put his penis into the light socket at training base or something? And you just wanted to get rid of him?
Well, we do want to get rid of them. There you go, now you can see the stuff.
Okay.
So, basis.
Bases.
Basis.
Manufacture.
So you've got 10 you can send over.
Okay,
So transfer
transfer.
to Cuddle Green.
Double green.
And just all 10 of your relations. Yeah, there's no... You don't have a living quarters over there. However, now that it's finished, go back to,
Hold on, did I?
You've just sent off those
Okay.
laser pistols. Click on your other base, and go ahead and build facilities. Do a living quarters and a radar. That would quite a bit large. Get the big radar. Look how big.
Okay. Sheer escape.
Okay. You know what you can do with plotted green? You have 16 days before you can send troops there. There we go. And you can sell the remaining pistols. Or did
No,
you
I'd
keep
send the remaining pistols over. That way I got 14 over there.
Oh,
And I
right.
got set up to have a full team there.
Okay.
Granted, it'll be a full team of absolute losers that I want to die, but that's besides the point. You know, it's not like we're recording this and they might hear it.
See, now I'm sad that we don't have a camera set up.
Four more laser pistols. Transfer. Okay. And I guess manufacture, reproduction, medikit.
That's 28,000 for medikit.
I'm just gonna make 14 and send them over. Is
Okay.
that per medikit?
That's per medikit, yeah. That's what I was like, you might want to hold off a second until you can set up a new, like get some more resources from the mission and sell those so that you can afford what. Oh, those are laser pistols.
No, I'm not making 30. Yes.
Actually, you know what? Now I'm curious. What's the exchange rate on the medikits?
Okay. We'll see. Let's see. Quick craft. Sky Ranger equipment. Oh, I already have one. Spare. Okay. Cell sack.
Medikit is 46. Oh wow. So,
Huge.
you know what? You can sell medikits and that will still get you your...
But on the other hand, I do not wish to sell medikits. I wish to equip people with medikits.
Up to 14.
I only have 10.
Still, I'm saying you can go past that 10, that 14, and then sell them and get a good...
Yes, I'm gonna beat you.
Promises. 15 days. And it won't be till the end of the month before we can see what's going on in Africa. We're supposed to go before. This right here actually is why I've had a lot of my friends who do game a lot and even game old games say they hate XCOM.
Why, this doesn't do a lot for
Yeah, they consider it really boring. I was like, this is the part of the game that I really get a kick out of. You know, base management, micromanaging resources and stuff. The combat's fun, but also I just love the UFOpedia.
UFOpedia?
Yeah. Everything that is in this game will pop up on the UFOpedia. Except for laser weapons. The technology you had to research in order to be able to research laser pistols, that is the only tech in the entire game that does not actually have a UFO... Holy shit. Do not intercept. Watch where it goes. If it lands, send a crew out. Do not intercept. That thing will destroy an intercept.
He's getting a bit close to me. I'm a bit uncomfortable.
You don't have to worry about that. Only very smalls will actually hunt you out. And you're too early on in the game. Chances are he's either setting up a...
I feel like I'm taking a long car ride as a kid again, and he's going, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
And he's disappeared.
Right on me. He disappeared right on me.
It's okay, it means he went up into space. Though it's sad that he didn't land, because that would have been a really valuable mission. The bigger the UFO, the more what's the word? Profitable the mission is.
Mm-hmm.
And landings versus crash sites, landed sites are always
Yeah, and I definitely would have
stupidly-
seen it if he had landed
yeah,
beside my base.
As long as they're in the atmosphere.
This isn't some situation where you walk out the back door to smoke a cigarette and
There's
there's
a
the
UFO.
alien base.
No, as long as they're in the atmosphere, you will be able to see them.
What are you doing?
I was getting interference. Because my cable was getting too close to yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now.
Now it's... There we go. I think the
Stop playing.
speakers might... Yeah. Sorry. I think the jack might be a little weak.
You're trying to break things.
I'm
Breaking
successfully breaking things, thank you very much. Actually, I would suggest doing the stun bomb and small launcher. Because that's going to help you
Don't
take
I
down...
need the Illyrium to actually make things later?
To make them, yes. But to be able... Because remember, you can always grab stuff during missions. If you research the small launcher and stun bomb, it's a projectile-based stun weapon. And it's actually an area of effect stun weapon, so when you go into missions and you're like, hey, I need, a couple of these guys for my research, I need them alive, you can tag them with that, and then use the stun rods to keep them up. I wouldn't recommend making any... You will almost never have to make plasma weapons. Want to sell those?
Wrong base. No, I want to sell these. Except for 3.
Get rid of the rifle clips and rifles.
Oh, I got 2 more stun rods. Okay. Do I have...
I believe you do have space on there. Do you have 14 stones? Yes, you do. So, since you've got extra stun rods, does that mean you're going to have a guy going to battle with stun rods akimbo? He just runs around waving the stun rods.
I don't have
Trying to,
extra
like,
stun
dodge.
rods. There's a stun rod for every person on there.
You have 16 stun rods for 14 people.
I do.
Math!
Shut up! You're not allowed to talk anymore. You know what? You know what we're gonna do with those? Transfer. Okay.
How are the buildings doing on the other base, by the way? 8 days till the...
7 for the hangar, 8 for the living quarters, 17 for the large radar system.
Yeah, it's gonna be over by the time we get that right. Oh well.
I was gonna do something else. Manufacturing. 6 days, 2 hours.
Yep.
Okay. She escaped. Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing going on here.
That is actually a lot of XCOM.
Makes me realize that some of the videos that I've watched have been edited.
No.
No?
In XCOM, it all depends on where you put your first base and where the AI decides to do activity. Because I've had where I've plopped down my base right where the AI wanted to do everything, and I've had like 30 missions in my first month, and I'm not even exaggerating that. It got to be extremely hectic. Or I should say, there were 30 missions I was supposed to have done. I couldn't get to all of them.
Allocate research. New project.
Small launcher. You did the stun bomb, now you need the weapon.
I have the ammo, I need the weapon.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Bases. Manufacture. New production.
You don't need to make plasma weapons. They will burn away your Illyrium by manufacturing them, and
Do I need these? Can I sell these now?
No. Heavy plasmas are the best weapons in the game. You want to keep all that stuff. You can get rid of... Once you've researched plasma rifles, go ahead and sell those. And plasma pistols, once you've researched them... In fact, you can sell down to 1 on those. You don't need... Plasma rifles aren't... They're okay, but they're honestly not that good. Plasma pistols are next to useless. I mean, they're better than rifles,
UFO
but
navigation.
nowhere. Keep that. Yeah, keep that.
Keep that.
When you get into building the advanced fighters, UFO navigation's really handy. And you don't get that much throughout the game, so...
Barium, laser pistol, stingray missile, stingray launcher, engineer. Ooh, I can sell oh yeah. Okay. Cancel.
Did you mean to cancel?
No, I didn't mean to cancel. Sack them all!
There you go.
Where's this at?
One day
One
till
day.
you can buy a spaceship from it. Oh, it's not a spaceship. There we go.
Woohoo! Okay, bases. Oh
I
yeah.
recommend an interceptor.
Interceptor.
And some kind of guns to build.
Don't have extra.
You probably have extra rounds, but... Oh, actually, go ahead and complete this order. Let's look at what you have over here.
I need 2, right? One for
Yeah.
either side? Okay.
Okay, what do you have spare over
Let's look here.
here? You have 1 Stingray launcher, and that's it.
And 25 Stingray missiles and 4 Avalanche missiles. Whoops.
Yeah, okay. That's why I gotta do that. So, go ahead and transfer over the 1 Stingray launcher, and you'll probably want to buy either a Stingray launcher or a Avalanche launcher. Don't...
And then go ahead and just buy some missiles.
Yeah.
Transfer. Okay. Get that. Sell.
So,
I've gotten too used to selling things by, so I need 1 more Stingray launcher,
okay.
and then...
Lots of Stingray missiles. Things are cheap. You can just buy like 50 of them. And look at that. You got... That was all for 166. So, not too bad.
Okay. Okay, 1 more day for living quarters, and then I can send the crap people over there.
There you go. So you get that craft, that doesn't do as much good. Yay! Send the schmucks over. I wonder what country they're
Bases.
this week.
Transfer the coddled crane. Pew pew.
Why isn't Oleg
Cannon
on
father.
I'm sure there's someone that's... I love that. Transferring personnel doesn't have a cause. I love that.
Go away. Okay, quick craft. Sky Ranger. Crew. Okay. Now, transfer to Huddle Green. There. Transfer. Okay. Cancel. I'm not manufacturing anything.
That gets for easy cash.
That'll give me 14 to send over there, and a couple more to...
Last day. Okay.
I still haven't gotten a ship, have I?
You also still haven't gotten the terror site, which is alarming me to Yeah, of course. They're all in South America and the Orient now. God damn it. I guess the next base you'll want to build will be a listening post in the middle of the Orient.
You know, there's still phones, right? You know, they're getting these reports to me somehow. So why didn't they call up and say, hey, we have aliens. Give us a hand here.
You're just getting the shit game right now. How much money do you have?
Bases.
You've got enough. I would suggest building a listening post in the Orient.
Yeah.
I'd say put it like, what is that, around like Korea?
Well, one of them said Brazil.
Yeah, but you've got your primary base over there. You can always, I mean, you can always build 2 listening posts. As long as you don't have any personnel there, you just basically have it like a radar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that you actually need for a listening post is an axis lift and a radar. That radar will run itself.
Okay, so... build new base. How about right here, right in the middle of this conglomeration?
I'd have it a little bit north, just to be on the safe side.
Here?
Closer to the mainland.
There?
Yeah.
Base name.
Sorry, no port wine cheese for you.
I don't want to just put port one, because port one's a thing by itself. I'm trying to keep my bases dairy-based.
Fair enough.
We will do... There we go. Am I actually putting any interceptors here?
You could eventually.
Okay. What there? No.
But all you actually need for this base, literally, is a large radar.
Do I need...
You don't need anything else.
I don't need general stores?
Nope. If all you're doing is using it as a listening post, literally all you need is a large radar. If you decide eventually to build a hangar there, then you will need a general stores. You should be able to use hierarchy? No.
Is it working?
Right mouse click on the globe. I knew there was a way to do it. There you go. Now, okay, 5 seconds. Equip that SOB. Stingray, Stingray, ba-do-do-do-do.
Does it have 0 ammo?
Because it's how many rounds are loaded. You'll see those numbers go, if you were to like wait like an hour in game and then click over, might take less than an hour, you'd actually see those numbers coming up. 6 days until that large radar is built. Do you want to build a listening post in South America? Granted, you're in no funds.
Yeah.
Actually, you could. You're manufacturing medikits, right? So you could sell some, try and get a little extra cash.
27 I can sell. I got 5 already. That really matters. We don't have any money. There's bloody... They're there.
Five medikits for about $250,000. That's not too bad. There we go. So, site.
Okay.
Intercept.
Intercept. Sky Ranger. Intercept.
So the nice thing about this is that shitty month you just had, this will undo, just doing this mission will undo a lot of that damage for the next end of month.
And it's during the day.
Yep.
Begin mission. Yes! Okay.
Love this music.
Okay.
So cool.
First things first. Okay. Stun rifle. Stun rifle.
Stun rod.
Well, I'm not telling any of the grunts that they're called stun rods after that one incident. You never want to find one of your teammates in that kind of position with their equipment.
It could be worse, it could be called a prod.
Well, there's a reason why we're not researching the mine probes. Now, I know I have 14 medikits on this damn ship. So why do I have people without medikits?
You don't.
Huh?
No, you don't. The last time you updated the medikit count was...
I had 10.
Yep.
And I just sold off 5 of them. Oh well.
Well, don't worry, you're making more. So.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I don't have them here.
Oh, it's okay. You guys were dead to begin with. They were dead inside.
Oh
Save.
god.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
God.
sectoids, you're okay. You're okay. No chrysalids, that's what you check for at the beginning of each mission. Dude, seriously, calibrate your weapons before you come to the mission. I don't think you should be allowed to carry a gun.
What color is for firing? Like accuracy? Do they show accuracy on the little blip
No,
here?
Missile 4. Missile 4 is time units, energy units, health units, and morale. Well, it finally got pissed off enough to start firing back. Alright, grab somebody else. He's completely spent. There's another reason why I love the laser pistols.
Next person?
Yeah.
Next person, okay.
The laser pistols, you can fire like 5 times in a single turn. Right. Now, looks like you might be in the corner. Go to the right. Yeah, it looks like you're in the corner. Fantastic. So
Okay,
go ahead and
right
get her.
click to undo it.
Yeah. Get her down there. Whoa. The moment you step off the thing, she'll probably see it.
God!
Ever shoot at the one that's on your left. Yeah.
This one? Closer one?
And again.
Try throwing a bomb? A grenade? Does she have
No.
a grenade?
She does, but it's going to take you 2 minutes, 10 minutes to pull it out, prime it, and throw it. Alright. Then you've spent her, go to the next troop. You're probably going to want to grab the one next to him. Yeah. Just have that person walk down the gangway, and then fire over... No. Step her one more forward. Because otherwise you'll be shooting your teammate in the back.
So, basically nothing new.
There you go. And he will have taken damage from that, so... Damn it.
Oopsies.
I don't know if that counts as you killing them or the aliens. I'd go ahead and just, like, duck him or something. Alright, next soldier. Yeah, bring them down and have them look underneath the ship.
That's the button I want.
There you go. Alright. And I would say bring one more soldier up before calling the end of this turn. Your newest rookie. He's getting his first shot at action.
See if he's actually any good.
Well, his bravery's high, and that's what matters as you go through the game. Wow! Somebody's a little trigger happy. That's why you want that bravery.
Are we sure that this mission is going to improve our score?
As long as you come through successful, yes. And remember, it doesn't matter how many civilians die, only how many aliens you kill. Civilians dying does take points away, yes, but usually the number of aliens, if you kill them all, you're gonna... Wow, you just had Sean Connery run a long way.
No, I didn't. Because he saw this thing before...
Uglyx saw that thing before.
No, that's Sean Connery.
You only had 4 people on the ground last turn.
S.
You now
Connery.
have 5.
Yes. He didn't go that far before he saw it. Mr. Connery cannot shoot worth shit.
Well, grab Oleg, who's sitting next to him from last turn.
Oleg, show him how it's done.
He's got perfect line of sight, he just needs to actually hit. Oleg, these people don't owe you money. Come on, just shoot the alien. Apparently Oleg can't hit the broadside of the barn.
Okay.
There was the one... There you go.
Please show them.
There you go.
Thank you.
But apparently, she had to undo the great thing that she did. She got 2 hits on it. Have a duck again. Does actually help. Bleh.
Come here.
Ooh, gads. What's wrong with that woman? Why does she have so few... Oh, because she got mind controlled. Do a snapshot. That's all that you have time for. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Blair, I think could be... I think that person could stand to die.
Okay. Please. Please, just please.
See, here's the funny thing, is a character being able to, like, having the little 1, saying that they can see an alien, does not actually improve their aim when firing at that alien.
Okay, you, come. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me.
Indeed.
Because you are going to go here. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to just mock all of them by actually hitting this. Magically. Either that or you'll knock away enough of the building that it won't matter.
Have them come down off the ramp, and then click over. That's why you have to pull them off the ramp. You don't take them down the ramp and then do it. You have to literally click them off the ramp. Because the pathfinding algorithm doesn't work as cleanly as you'd like. And it's an old game. Wow. Okay, at least you guys shouldn't feel too bad about their lousy shots, because the aliens seem to be about as inept.
You know, I get the feeling that
Oh my god, no. Folks, this is why bravery is important. Bravery actually does prevent against things like silent attacks. Now, what I dislike about that is the guy was out of time units. I think you might want to restart this mission.
Did we save at the beginning of the mission?
Nope.
We saved it all?
Nope.
Since
you started? Nope. I keep telling you to save, and you didn't. So we're going to go back to January. Because I think that was the last time. Go ahead and abort. You just ended it. You have to wait for it to go through. see when was your last save. Yep, 24th of January. Well, we've actually just hit the hour mark. Do you want to stop recording here and maybe come back in a second?
Yeah. We'll be back in a second. Catch y'all in a bit.